One of the most popular videos on the channel is of this. It's a little 1/43 scale, 4-wheel drive, all plastic drift car. And for the money, it was awesome. And they do about, I think there's about 8 different styles now. From this to the Need for Speed Most Wanted BMW, you've got a Skyline, and you've got an A86 Toyota, you've got the Unicorn, and like a Golf or Polo. Anyway, these are really good. And they were really cheap. But there's a new kid on the block, and we kind of know what it is because it's not licensed. Look at all the different colours. You get 2 different styles. You get the GT3 RS, and then you got an R35 GTR as well. Now this says metal alloy version, and like I just said, these are all plastic, very lightweight, good fun, but very toy grade looking, but fully proportional with gyro, and yeah, they slide. If these perform as well as them ones, and these have a metal, more scale and more detailed body, these are actually a little bit cheaper as well. UK price, it's like £29 something, I think, which is, I think it's under $40 or $40. Very cheap. So it's from a company called H-Star, I think that's what that says. Then on the front there it says tail drift, lamp system, full proportional control, multi-directional driving, shock absorber system, bearings, 300 milliamp hour battery, USB charger, yeah, 2.4 gig, EPS system, replaceable tyres. So it looks like it's got all the features of the other one. I want to have a look at this before you. Actually, no, let's look at it. Wow, that is a nice green. Oh my word, look at that. That is super detailed. How are these cheaper? How are these cheaper than these? They're definitely different. They're definitely not the same with just a metal body on. Anyway, you get a little leaflet. Yeah, all in Chinese, telling you how to do it. As with the other one, you get some cones that are super scale. Look at the size of that cone. That's massive. Oh, how nice does that look? So they haven't gone quite as far as putting an actual Porsche badge on the front, but it does say GT3 RS on the side, and there's nothing written on the back. Anyway, you get four giant cones. You get a little foam bit for your transmitter wheel. That's nice. That's a nice add-on. Screwdriver, some spare hardware. Not sure what that's for. Oh, it's probably to put these wheels on. So it's got hard plastic wheels on there at the moment. So they'll be like the drift wheels. And then it comes with these little slick tyres. They're actual rubber, and they're proper looking wheels. The ones on it are just, I think they're all molded like one piece. These are going to sell out unless they've already sold out. Even for like a bit of a static model that you can play with as well. These are definitely going to sell out. USB-C charger, and I think that's it. That is it. There's your transmitter. Let's add that foam on, make it a little bit more premium. There we go, nice. It is quite light and sort of light and plasticky. It is plastic and it's light. You've got a button for your lights. You've got a high and low speed button. That one's steering trim, and then I guess that is your gyro. Very nice. Right, should we have a look at the GTR while we're here? Love these little rubber tyres. In fact, let's put that on charge. So USB-C charger. Let's go and put that on charge while we're looking at the GTR. Got a nice blue with this one. Ready? Look at that. What a beautiful looking thing. It's kind of got a GTR badge on the front. It's not exactly the same. So it has got a small amount of suspension. It's not great, but it has got a small amount of suspension. Being that this is like a die-cast body, when you sit it down, it does sit quite low on that suspension anyway, but it should help. Right, let's get this one on charge as well. And while they're charging, I suppose I better build a little track to test them on. And we'll do a little bit on carpet and a little bit on concrete so we can give them a proper test. So nothing crazy. It's a bit hectic in here at the moment. We've got a mad rush leading up to Christmas with about 1 million cars to review. Anyway, so a few obstacles dotted around, and I've not really done anything here other than just something to slide under on the concrete. I think what we'll do is we'll take these wheels off. I presume they just come off with this screwdriver. We'll put the rubber wheels on this, and then we'll slide, God, they're tight. We'll take the wheels off, put the rubber ones on this. We'll slide the Porsche around on the plastic ones, and then we'll see what this is like with the old slicks. Bearings, as it says on the box, very nice. So new wheel just slots on, screw it on like that, good to go. Right then, let's switch it on. Button underneath, gyro working. Let's whack it all the way up to 100. That's gonna be super sensitive. Problem is when you have a gyro up so high, it tries to keep the car straight. So yeah, if I turn it all the way off. So with it all the way off, you can pretty much spin where it sits all the way up. It will just try and square it off, so it won't, you'll never get it. You'll never get it to go all the way around. 30% I think is usually a sweet spot on these things. Let's see if we can get it around a cone. Are we on high speed? High and low. Oh yeah, that's low speed. It doesn't seem as fast as the others, but come on, get that back in now. There we go. Wow, that's pretty controllable on this small space. Lights. Lights at the rear. Has it got brake lights? Yeah, it's got brake lights. Nice. Got some blue lights underneath. Let's press the button. Oh, that's just flashing. That's the underglow switched off. Press it again, they all go off. There we go. Right, anyway, let's go try it on the little obstacle course. Right, gyro on 30%. That is the highest. Oh, it's not too bad actually. It's not as slow as I thought it was. That's full speed. Let's get myself dialed in. Oh, the throttle's nice. It's got really nice throttle, and the steering, very nice. It's really nice. Right, anyway, let's see if we can slide this. I think, do we need a bit less gyro? Let's put a bit less gyro. I mean, it's four-wheel drive. It shouldn't need much of a gyro, but let's get it under here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Problem with carpet is it's got little bumps in it, and it's just bottoming out. It seems to go like that way. It's not as tight. If I turn the other way, it's just gonna, that just spins around really easy. So one way, it's got a wider slide than the other. But yeah, might be to do with the trim. Just give it a little burn around and get me eye in, I think. Actually, before we do that, let's slide it on the concrete. Oh, you can do really wide sliding on the concrete. Can we get under? Come on. Yes! Nice. It slides really well actually on this concrete. Pretty controllable. Under? Right, let's see what these rubber tyres do. Oh yeah, instant grip, I can tell. Yeah, very grippy. Oh, so grippy that when I turn, it's like jumping on the carpet. I think. Do we need any bit of gyro is going to help? Oh yeah, this would be awesome on a track. I haven't got a track set up for this, but I can tell straight away there's a lot of grip. It seems a bit quicker with these rubber tyres. Let's see what it's like on this surface. Oh, we got a little bit of slide. This does seem a little bit quicker. I wonder if the other one, I just hadn't charged it fully. Oh, this would be really good on a little track. Really good. That's on high speed. Let's put it on low. So that's on low speed. It still feels quick on low speed. Man, what a cool little car. I think what I'll do is I'll fully charge that Porsche up again, put the rubber tyres on and try it. I think it was slipping, so it wasn't getting up to full speed. Because this thing is really fast. Oh, I wish I'd built a proper track now. These are so fun. That's for the rubber tyres. It likes this concrete. Little bit of slip just to get it sliding. Turn the gyro fully off. There we go. Wow, what a surprise. I wasn't even looking at these, but my buddy Jack at Best Buy Boxes, he sent me these. And he said to me, these are selling really well. Do you want to try some? I'll screenshot the message so you can see I'm just not trying to do a sales pitch to you. He said they're selling really well. And I said, yeah, a green Porsche or purple and a blue GTR. So there they are. Now, I don't often say, I think you should buy this. I leave it up to you. I'll do a review. I don't often talk about price either. And I leave it completely up to you, whether you think it's worth it, whether you want to buy it or not. But these, especially the time of year it is, and for the price of them, UK price, £29. There isn't much out there at the moment for that sort of price that's fully proportional, four-wheel drive. You get drift wheels, you get grippy wheels that you could run it around the track, you get a metal body, super scale looking, and they drive really well. So I would definitely consider getting one, especially if you want one before Christmas, and hopefully they won't sell out, and hopefully the price won't start creeping up, which is often what happens when things start getting popular. The price starts going up, so I would certainly look at getting one now.